Hey guys, welcome back to White Mule Farm. I wanted to bring you guys another update on how things are going here at the farm. Now, today is an overcast, cloudy, windy, drizzly, and cold day. Last weekend, we had hot, sunny, windy weather. And you know what they say about Texas? If you don't like the weather, just wait a minute. That's exactly how it is this spring. We've got hot and cold, which is really making a lot of things unpredictable for us with regard to planting and tending some of the chores here on the farm. But I did want to give you a quick update. We put the tomatoes in the ground last week, and most of them have done pretty well. We had one that didn't quite make it. I don't know if it was damaged during the planting process, but it was replaced with one of our surplus plants. And then I think that we had a pesky mule find his way into the garden despite our best efforts, and he stepped on a few plants, and I had to replace another one. So luckily we had a couple of surplus plants, and we were able to replace those that were damaged. Everything got watered today. Otherwise, the rest of the plants look great. I've so far only seen one caterpillar. So we'll keep you guys posted on how the tomatoes are going. This weekend also, we went ahead and planted 2 of our plum trees. I've raised these trees from the time that they were just bare root saplings. And so I'm really excited that they're big enough now for us to put them in the ground. We have a ruby sweet plum and a methley plum. So we're planting 2 different varieties. We're going to see how plums do out here in the garden. And if they're doing well, we'll continue to plant more, because we do think it's important to have the fruit trees, 1, for another source of produce, and then 2, to provide shade for the garden. So we've planted 2 plum trees in between 2 of our garden rows. We've got a ruby sweet plum over here, and it's a smaller plant. It's a little bit stressed today because of the weather and transplanting it from its pot into the ground. And then we have a methley plum over behind me, and so we'll be watching for these guys to grow and start blooming and possibly producing fruit sometime in the next couple of years. Now, we planted 2 different varieties of plums to enhance pollination and fruit production. These are self-pollinating plums, so they don't necessarily have to have a pollination partner, but it enhances fruit production when you have 2 plums of different varieties for cross-pollination purposes. So we'll continue to keep you guys posted on those. And as we do some care, some pruning, fertilization, and things like that, we'll show you how we're taking care of these fruit trees. We have a couple of peach trees as well. They are still in pots. They both just bloomed, so we'll probably be putting them in either later this weekend, or we'll be putting them in next weekend. So we'll give you an update on those once we put them in. Otherwise, today, everybody's just, health checks, feeding, scrubbing out water troughs, just normal farm chores today, and not spending a lot of time outdoors because it's kind of a gross day. The weather's not very pleasant, and so we'll probably bring you some more updates if the weather turns around and gets a little bit nicer over the course of the weekend. But anyway, we hope you like the updates on the farm. We still have lots of big plans. This is not all there is, and so we're going to take you along with us every step of the way as we continue to enhance production here on the farm, make updates to the farm, do repairs, things like that. As we do different projects, we'll keep you guys posted on that. And we have some big things coming up in April that we're really looking forward to sharing with you. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you can get updates whenever we post a new video. We would love to hear your comments, especially from other small farmers out there. We believe that small farmers are the backbone of America, and this is an art that we don't want getting lost. And so definitely keep us posted on your adventures in farming or gardening or animal care, because we love your feedback. So definitely stay engaged, and we hope you have a great weekend.